Hello everyone, welcome back to Ganam Academy, where we make mathematics simple and fun. In today's lesson, we learn about polygons, what they are, their different types, and most important, formulas you need to know while dealing with polygons. So a polygon is simply a closed shape made of straight lines. That means no curves, no open ends. Everything connects back to form a closed shape. Example includes a triangle, rectangles, pentagons, and hexagons, and many others. So we have classification of polygons so that we can understand better. Polygon can be classified in two main ways: by the number of sides and their type of shape. So based on the number of sides, a polygon with 3 number of sides is a triangle. With 4 number of sides, it is a quadrilateral. With 5 number of sides is a pentagon. With 6 number of sides is a hexagon. 7 number of sides, heptagon. 8 number of sides, octagon. 9 number of sides is a nonagon. 10 number of sides, it is a decagon, and many others. So based on the shape type, we have regular polygon and irregular polygon. On a regular polygon, all sides and angles are equal. For example, a square on 4 sides and a quadrilateral. A square has 4 sides and each angle is 90 degrees, so that is a regular polygon. That means all sides and angles are equal. For irregular polygon, sides are not equal and also the angles are not equal. For example, a square or maybe a right angle triangle, that is also a polygon, but it is not equal on other sides. One side has 90 degrees and the other may have 30 degrees and the other 60 degrees, depending on the size of the sides. So let's go to our major topic of today, that is the important formulas of polygons that you need to know while dealing with all these polygons. So these are essential ones that are used in calculating things to do with polygons. We have 6 major formulas, but we are going to add another 2 just in case we are required to. So the first formula is called the sum of interior angles. So this formula states that S is equals to n minus 2 times 180 degrees. So this S means the sum of interior angles is equal to the number of sides minus 2 multiplied by 100 degrees. So this formula will give you the sum of interior angles, which is asked most of the time. So formula number 2 is each interior angle of a regular polygon. This interior angle is given by the number of sides subtracted by 2 times 180 all over n. But as you notice, this is actually the sum of interior angles. So interior angles can be also this S divided by n. So this will give you the interior angle, because the interior angle says that interior angle each is n minus 2 times 180. So this basically is S. So interior angles given by the sum of interior angles divided by the number of sides will get each interior angle of a regular polygon. So number 3, we are going to have each exterior angle. Formula states that each exterior angle is given by 360 degrees divided by the number of sides. So on number 4, we have the number of diagonals. So to find the number of diagonals, we will designate this as D. The number of diagonals is given by n, that is the number of sides, n minus 3 divided by 2. So number of diagonals is given by n into bracket n minus d minus 3 all over 2. So the fifth formula that we need to know is the number of sides if one angle is known. So if you have one angle, so number 5, number of sides. So the number of sides if one angle is known from the interior angle. So we have this formula state that the number of sides n is given by 360 degrees divided by 180 minus interior angle. So if we need to know the number of sides and we have one interior angle, we are going to use this formula, which is this number of sides given by 360 degrees divided by 180 minus interior angles. Let's say if we have that one interior angle is, let's say 50, and we are going to have the interior angle, that is if one angle is known. Also we can have this formula as n is equals to 360 degrees divided by exterior angle. So if we have one exterior angle, we can just do like 360 divided by the exterior angle. So from what you know, if we have 180 and 180 minus interior angle, this means that 180 minus interior angles will give us exterior angle. So this is the same as this, but it is simple and clear if we know this formula directly, that it is 360 divided by 180 minus the interior angle. But this one, 180 minus the interior angle, is the same as the exterior angle. So we are going to have another one, that our formula number 6 is sum of exterior angles. This formula states that any polygon, the sum of exterior angle is equal to 360 degrees. If you add all these outside angles, it's going to give us 360 degrees. So we have number 7. Number 7 is to find the area of a regular polygon. Find the area of a regular polygon. Say this length is length of A and the number of sides n. So the formula to get this area is equals to a quarter multiplied by the number of sides n multiplied by a square. This a is the side length, cot pi all over n. This area is equals to a quarter multiplied by the number of sides multiplied by the side length square cot pi all over n. Also this area is equals to a half times perimeter times apothem. So, and the last one, which is very common, is the perimeter. So to find the perimeter, it will be number 8. So to find the perimeter of a regular polygon, we are going to have perimeter as P is given by N, the number of sides, multiplied by A. This A is the side length of that polygon. It can be 8 meters, 8 millimeters, whatever it is. So that is the formula to get the perimeter. To emphasize on this, the area of a polygon. So area is equal to a quarter times n. This n is the number of sides, and this a is the side length. It can be 8, it can be 10, it can be any number. Square cot pi all over n. Pi is 22 all over 7 or 3.14, or the pi you are going to use. So on top of that, I would like us to have some few examples based on the formulas so that we can understand how the question appears, how they are tested, and how we are going to go about it. So the first question states that find the sum of interior angles of a heptagon. So for what we need to know is that the sum of interior angles. The formula states that sum of interior angles is equals to n minus 2 times 180. Another thing we need to know is a heptagon. A heptagon has 7 sides, so we are going to replace this s. This is the sum of the interior angles is given by 7 minus 2 times 180. So this one is going to give us 7, subtract by 2 is 5 times 180. So this one give us 900 degrees. So that is the sum of interior angles. So the second question states that find each interior angle of a regular polygon. So from the formula we saw that interior angle of a regular polygon is given by n minus 2 times 180, which, as we can remember, is the same as the sum of interior angle. This formula is basically this, and this one is in bracket, then divided by n. So for our case, an octagon. So what we need to know is that an octagon has 8 number of sides. So we're going to have this I is equals to n. N is 8. 8 minus 2 times 180 divided by 8. So this one is going to be 8 minus 2 is equal to 6. So 6 times 180 all over 8. This one is 135 degrees. So that is how we find each interior angle. So the next question states that find each exterior angle of a regular decagon. So from the formula, exterior angle is given by 360 divided by n. So what we need to know is that a decagon has 10 number of sides. So exterior angle is given by 360 divided by 10, which is equal to 36 degrees. So each exterior angle has 36 degrees. So the next question is to find the number of diagonals in a regular octagon. So number of diagonals is given by, from the formula we saw that d is equals to n into bracket n minus 3 divided by 2. So in our case, d is equals to An octagon, as we saw earlier, has 8 number of sides, so is given by 8 minus 3 divided by 2. So in this case, this one is going to be 4 times 5 is 20. So the diagonals are 20. The next question is question number 5. If each exterior angle of a polygon is 140 degrees, find the number of sides. So this is asking about the number of sides. And from what we know is that the number of sides is given by 360 divided by the exterior angle, and the same exterior angle is given by 180 minus interior angle. And from our case, the interior angle is 140 degrees. So we are going to write this as n is given by 360 divided by 180 minus 140 degrees. This one is going to give us 360 divided by 40, because 180 minus 140 is going to give us 40. So this one is 9. So this gives us 9 number of sides. So the next question, find the sum of exterior angles of a regular hexagon. So from what we know is that all polygons has the sum of the exterior angles is 360. So sum is equals to 360 degrees. There is no any other alternative. So we go to the next question where we are required to find the area. So we go to the next question to find the area, which states that find the area of a regular hexagon with side A is equals to 6 centimeters. So as we remember, this has two formulas. So A, that is the area, is given by a half times perimeter times apothem. Also, this area can be given by a quarter times area square times n cot pi all over n. So I'm going to do with one, then you're going to do the other formula to see if you will get the same answer. So starting with this, so that we can get, let's find the apothem. So this A apothem, I'll refer that AP is given by 6 all over 2 tan pi all over n, which is equals to 6 all over 2 tan pi all over hexagon has 6 sides. So we're going to divide this by 6. So this is the same as this 2 divided by 2. We are going to have 3 here. So we are going to have it as 3. This pi divided by 6 is 30. So tan 30 degrees is going to give us 5.2. So this is the apothem. So rewriting this in the formula, so area is going to give us perimeter times a half times this 5.2. So our perimeter we are going to have as n times a, which is equals to 6 times 6, which is equals to 36 centimeters. So our area is given by 36 times a half times 5.2, which is equals to 3.6 centimeters square. And that is it for today's class on polygon formula. I hope you now understand how to find angles, diagonals, perimeter, and even the area of a regular polygon. Don't forget to review these formulas. They'll make your geometry much easier. In our next video, we'll go deeper with more examples using these formulas step by step. So make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and get ready for more math power for Ganam. Ready for more math power from Ganam Academy. Thank you for watching. Let's meet in the next video.